Hello people, it's Dodie, and let's talk about acrylic paint and oil paint. You remember this little baby, my horseman for Christmas? Well, you already know that we took her out of the body and we ended up having to strip her, and she's a whole other doll than what we thought she was. But I got to thinking about it, and certain things looked a little strange to me. Like, for instance, her sweet little red knees and her beautifully done paint. And then we had this over here. It's a little bit odd. Remember how I told you that the purified linseed oil would make the paint go down? Look at there. It did. And right here, it's going down nicely. But I got to thinking about it, and here's something we need to look at. Paint. Like I said, they're gorgeous little pink legs that obviously don't match the arms. And it finally hit me because, duh, acrylic paint has been around for 65 years, and sooner or later these dolls need to be repainted. And most of the restorers, as we know, just paint over to make it look good. And so I got to looking. Not only is this little leg been repainted, let's turn her over. She's been repainted twice. See the streaks, the different colors? Here's the pink, here's a darker pink, there's the original. And that's the reason I say take a look at your doll, and acetone is your best friend in doing doll archaeology. Because look at there. Now, I'm telling you, taking a look at it, as you can see, that bottom paint is not coming off. And you can see, faintly, the crazing. Now, crazing is not especially cracks on top of the paint. It's cracks under the surface. That's what's crazing. The surface is still intact. It's just that there's cracking going on under the surface. So if you can get that linseed oil and wipe away all the old paint, you see the difference. Get some more up here. You will probably come to find the original paint up under there. Now, will you find detail? I don't know. You can never be certain. But what is certain is once you start flicking paint, because the surface started lifting off, you don't have the opportunity to try to make the paint lay down like we do with this one. And that's how I came to realize, if you'll notice, you can't see that. Let me get this other light out. You'll notice that even the little hand I was doing, the little arm, had been overpainted. This is original paint. And we've already showed you it's going to lay back down. So why not take just that few little extra minutes and find out if there is original paint up under there. Because it's worth preserving if you can. So, like I said, acrylics are great. They really are. But more than likely, you're going to find that your doll has already been repainted with acrylics more than once. So, take the time. Let's go with a real good explanation. That was the horseman. But there's that charming doll that Lola sent us. And it looks so perfectly. But take a look. She had simply been repainted over the old paint because the old paint had faded. And yeah, there was a couple of places where it had bubbles. And I don't blame her for doing it. And more while I've got it out here. Don't give up on finding your original paint because it still may be there. As you can see, this one certainly was. Her detail paint is long gone. But her original paint's still there, and it's still in good shape. So, now you see why I'm so hep on getting oil paints on these. Because that oil paint will last where acrylics don't. Well, that's all I got for this video, girls and guys. Remember to do all the stuffs and do a little research. It always makes sense to do. And we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.